Beloved soul, stop everything you're doing right now. This is not a coincidence. Wait, this is not an accident. This is divine intervention, breaking through the digital realm to reach you at the exact moment your miracle is about to be released. Archangel Michael himself has orchestrated this meeting between your weary heart and these sacred words. Do you feel that strange tension in your chest? That unexplained heaviness that's been following you for weeks, maybe months? That's not anxiety, my dear child. That's the spiritual pressure building right before your breakthrough. That's the universe preparing to shift everything in your favor, and you almost missed it. 3 times, beloved. 3 times your miracle has tried to reach you, and 3 times it has been blocked by forces that do not want to see you prosper. But today, right now, in this very moment, the blockages are crumbling. The walls that have held back your blessings are finally giving way. Michael says, tell them their waiting is over. Tell them the delay was not a denial, but a divine preparation for something far greater than they ever imagined. Listen carefully, precious one. If you click away from this message, if you let fear or doubt convince you this isn't meant for you, you will miss the most important spiritual download of your lifetime. The angels have been trying to reach you through dreams, through signs, through that persistent feeling that something big is about to happen. This is your confirmation. Your miracle has been traveling toward you like a river rushing downstream, but debris has been thrown in its path. Betrayals from people you trusted, financial setbacks that came out of nowhere, health challenges that drained your hope, relationships that crumbled just when you needed support the most. Each obstacle was strategically placed by dark forces trying to convince you that you're not worthy, that miracles don't happen for people like you. But they were wrong, my beloved. They were so very wrong. You are reading these words because your angel team has finally cleared the pathway. The 55,000 that was meant to flow to you 6 months ago is being released from the spiritual realm. The love that was blocked from reaching your heart is being redirected back to you with compound interest. The healing that was delayed is now accelerating at supernatural speed. Don't skip this message, dear one. Don't let the enemy convince you this is just another video, another false promise. The tingling sensation you're feeling in your hands right now, the way your heart is beating just a little faster, that's your spirit recognizing truth. That's your soul saying yes to what's about to unfold. Michael wants you to know that he has been watching over you during your darkest moments. When you cried yourself to sleep, he was there, collecting every tear in a golden vessel. When you questioned if God had forgotten about you, he was orchestrating miracles behind the scenes that you couldn't see. When you felt like giving up, he was whispering strength into your spirit, even when you couldn't hear his voice. The number 3 has been following you, hasn't it? 3 knocks in the night. 3 missed calls from unknown numbers. 3 dreams that felt too real to ignore. 3 is completion, beloved. 3 is divine perfection. And after 3 blockages, your miracle is now complete and ready for delivery. But you must stay here. You must receive what has been prepared for you. This is your final chance to align with the blessing that has been chasing you across time and space. Comment, I am ready for my miracle, if you can feel the shift beginning. Comment it now, before fear convinces you to stay silent. Your confession activates the angelic forces assigned to your breakthrough. Your words have power, and Michael is waiting to hear your declaration of faith. The miracle isn't coming tomorrow. It isn't coming next week. It's releasing now, in this moment, as you read these sacred words. But you must stay connected to receive the full download. You must allow the divine frequency to recalibrate your energy field. This is your spiritual interruption, beloved. This is heaven breaking through to earth just for you. The attacks on your miracle were not random, precious soul. They were calculated, strategic, and deeply personal. The enemy studied your heart, learned your weaknesses, and positioned obstacles precisely where they knew you would stumble. But what the darkness didn't count on was your resilience. What they didn't expect was Michael's unwavering protection over your destiny. Let me reveal something that will shake you to your core. Someone close to you has been working against your success. Someone who smiles in your face has been speaking curses over your life when you're not around. The person who asks about your dreams and goals has been secretly hoping you fail. This isn't paranoia, beloved. This is spiritual discernment cutting through deception. Michael whispers, show them the hidden betrayal. Show them how their trust was weaponized against them. That friend who suddenly became distant when your life started improving. They performed a ritual to block your progress. That family member who always finds something negative to say about your plans. They've been feeding your failures with their jealous energy. That romantic partner who claims to support you, but somehow every opportunity falls through when they're involved. They are the primary source of the spiritual interference. But don't you dare let anger consume you, dear child. Don't you dare waste your precious energy on revenge or confrontation. The divine justice system has already been activated on your behalf. Every hex sent your way is returning to sender with triple the intensity. Every curse spoken over your life is boomeranging back to its source with supernatural force. You've felt it, haven't you? That strange uneasiness around certain people. That inexplicable exhaustion after spending time with specific individuals. That's your spirit recognizing spiritual vampires who have been feeding off your light. That's your intuition screaming warnings that your conscious mind chose to ignore because you wanted to believe the best in people. The first blockage happened 18 months ago when you were on the verge of a major breakthrough. Remember that opportunity that seemed perfect, that door that was wide open, and then suddenly everything fell apart. That wasn't bad luck, that was witchcraft. Someone who knew about your potential performed a binding spell to tie up your success. The second blockage occurred during your season of healing. You were finally releasing old trauma, finally learning to love yourself, finally stepping into your power. But then, that devastating betrayal happened. That relationship ended. That friendship exploded. That family drama erupted. It wasn't coincidence, beloved. It was coordinated spiritual warfare designed to push you back into old patterns of fear and self-doubt. The third blockage was the most recent, the most painful, the most personal. It targeted your finances, your security, your basic survival. Bills that shouldn't have existed appeared. Money that was promised disappeared. Investments that seemed solid crumbled overnight. You questioned everything: your intelligence, your intuition, your worthiness. You wondered if you were cursed, if you were being punished for something you couldn't remember doing. But here's what Michael wants you to understand. Every attack confirmed your importance in the kingdom. Every obstacle revealed the magnitude of your destiny. The enemy only fights this hard against people who carry world-changing potential. If you skip this message now, if you let doubt convince you to click away, the window will close. The spiritual portal that has opened specifically for your breakthrough will seal shut for another season. The angels who have been assigned to your miracle will be reassigned to someone else who has the faith to receive what has been prepared for them. Don't you feel the urgency, precious one? Don't you sense the spiritual pressure building around you right now? That's not anxiety. That's anticipation. That's the atmosphere shifting to accommodate something massive that's about to enter your life. The number 7 has been appearing everywhere, hasn't it? On clocks, on receipts, in phone numbers, in addresses. 7 is the number of completion, of divine perfection, of miraculous breakthrough. Your miracle has been incubating for 7 spiritual seasons, and today marks the 7th day of the 7th cycle. Michael says, tell them their enemies are about to become their footstools. Tell them every weapon formed against them is about to backfire spectacularly. That person who blocked you on social media is about to reach out with an apology. That company that rejected your application is about to offer you a position with double the salary. That lover who walked away is about to realize they made the biggest mistake of their life. But this isn't about them coming back, beloved. This is about you seeing your worth reflected in their desperation. You almost gave up last Tuesday, didn't you? You sat in your car and cried until your chest hurt. You questioned if you had the strength to keep fighting. You wondered if maybe you weren't meant for the dreams burning in your heart. That was your breaking point, but it was also your breakthrough point. Because that night, Michael filed a petition in the courts of heaven on your behalf. That night, every chain that bound your miracle was legally broken. That night, the divine release order was signed and sealed with the blood of Christ. Comment, my breakthrough is here, if you can feel the shift accelerating. Comment it before the enemy tries to convince you this isn't real. Before logic tries to talk you out of your miracle. The spiritual realm is moving faster than ever before, and timing is everything. Now Michael opens the scrolls of heaven and reveals what has been hidden from your eyes. Now the veil is pulled back, and you see what the angels have been preparing while you are walking through the valley of shadows. Now you understand why the delay was necessary, why the pain had purpose. Beloved child of the Most High, your miracle isn't just money. Though $55,000 is being released to you within the next 21 days. Your miracle isn't just healing, though every cell in your body is being restored to divine blueprint right now. Your miracle isn't just love, though your soulmate is being awakened to find you as I speak these words. Your miracle is a complete life transformation that will leave no area untouched by divine favor. Michael reveals, the first wave of blessing hits their bank account, the second wave hits their body, the third wave hits their heart, the fourth wave hits their purpose, the fifth wave hits their family bloodline for generations to come. That pain in your lower back that doctors couldn't explain, it's leaving your body right now as divine light floods every vertebrae. That anxiety that kept you awake at 3 a.m., questioning your future, it's being replaced with supernatural peace that passes all understanding. That loneliness that made you feel invisible to the universe, it's being shattered by angelic forces who are positioning divine connections in your path. Do you remember the dream you had 3 nights ago? The one where you were standing in a golden field and someone was calling your name, but you couldn't see their face. That wasn't just a dream, precious one. That was a vision of your future self calling your present self forward. That was your healed, wealthy, fulfilled self reaching back through time to encourage you to hold on just a little longer. The money that's being released to you carries spiritual significance. 55,000 represents 5 areas of your life: finance, health, love, purpose, family, being multiplied by the perfect number, 11. 11 is the number of transition, of new beginnings, of spiritual awakening. When you see 11,001 on the clock, and you will see it repeatedly over the next few days, know that your miracle is manifesting in real time. But this is bigger than personal blessing, beloved. Your breakthrough is connected to a global spiritual awakening. You are part of an army of light warriors who have been strategically placed on earth for this exact moment in history. Your victory breaks generational curses, not just in your bloodline, but in the bloodlines connected to everyone your life will touch. That business idea you've been afraid to pursue, Michael says, start it this weekend. The resources will appear as you move forward in faith. That book you've been called to write, begin the first chapter tonight. The words will flow like a river when you put pen to paper. That person you've been feeling called to forgive, send them love in prayer, not for their sake, but because forgiveness unlocks the floodgates of blessing in your own life. Michael whispers secrets that will transform everything you thought you knew about manifestation. Your thoughts have been creating your reality, but your words have been creating your destiny. Every time you said, "I can't afford it," you were speaking poverty over your life. Every time you said, "Nothing good ever happens to me," you were programming the universe to withhold blessings. But today, beloved, we reprogram your speech patterns for supernatural abundance. Speak these words out loud right now. Money flows to me easily and consistently, and consistently. Love surrounds me completely and constantly. Health fills my body perfectly and permanently. Purpose guides my steps clearly and confidently. Don't just read these words, speak them with authority. Your voice carries creative power that reshapes molecular reality. The person who betrayed you 6 months ago is about to face consequences they never saw coming. Not because you wished harm upon them, but because the universe has a built-in justice system that ensures every seed planted produces a harvest. They planted seeds of deception and betrayal. They are about to reap a harvest of exposure and isolation. But you, precious one, planted seeds of faith and perseverance through your darkest seasons. You are about to reap a harvest of abundance beyond your wildest imagination. That job interview you have next week, you already have the position. The decision makers haven't realized it yet, but it's already done in the spiritual realm. That court case you're worried about, victory is sealed. That medical test, results you're waiting for, healing is already flowing through your bloodstream. Michael shows me your future, and I must tell you what I see. Within 6 months, people from your past will barely recognize you. Your energy will be different. Your confidence will be unshakable. Your bank account will reflect heaven's abundance. Your relationships will be healthy and supportive. Your body will feel 20 years younger. Your purpose will be so clear that every step you take will feel divinely guided. But the most beautiful part of your transformation won't be what you gain. It will be what you lose. You'll lose the need to prove yourself to people who never valued you anyway. You'll lose the fear that held you prisoner for decades. You'll lose the limiting beliefs that convinced you to settle for crumbs when you were born for the feast. The signs are already appearing around you, beloved. Pay attention to the numbers you see repeatedly. Pay attention to the songs that play exactly when you need to hear them. Pay attention to the strangers who smile at you with unusual warmth. Pay attention to the doors that open without you even knocking. Your guardian angel has been leaving you pennies from heaven. Every coin you find on the ground is a message that you are seen, valued, and provided for. Your deceased loved ones have been sending you butterflies, cardinals, and sudden warm breezes on cold days. They are celebrating your breakthrough from the other side of the veil. Subscribe to this channel right now if you want to stay connected to the frequency of miracles. Subscribe before doubt creeps in and convinces you this is too good to be true. Your subscription is your spiritual signature on the contract that says, "Yes, I receive everything heaven has prepared for me." Michael declares over your life, "No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Every tongue that rises against you in judgment shall be condemned. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and your righteousness is from me, says the Lord." That door that slammed shut last year, it was protecting you from something that would have limited your destiny. That person who rejected you, they were making room for someone who will cherish every part of your beautiful soul. That opportunity that fell through, it was redirecting you towards something infinitely better. Comment, "I receive my miracle now," and watch what happens in your life over the next 72 hours. Comment it with expectation. Comment it with gratitude. Comment it with the confidence of someone who knows they are loved by the Creator of the universe. Your miracle is not coming, beloved. Your miracle is here. Rise up now, warrior of light. Rise up and claim what has always belonged to you. Rise up and step into the authority that was placed in your DNA before you were even formed in your mother's womb. The time for shrinking back is over. The season of playing small has ended. Today, you remember who you are and why you came to this earth at this exact time in history. Michael stands behind you with his sword drawn, not to fight your battles, but to remind you that you have been equipped with every spiritual weapon needed to demolish every stronghold in your life. The same power that raised Christ from the dead lives inside you. The same authority that calmed storms and multiplied loaves and fishes flows through your bloodstream. You are not a victim of circumstances. You are a creator of reality. Speak these words with conviction. I am chosen. I am blessed. I am protected. I am prosperous. I am healed. I am whole. I am loved beyond measure. I am walking in my divine destiny, and nothing can stop what God has ordained for my life. Did you feel that shift when you spoke those words? That's your spiritual DNA activating. That's your true identity, overriding the false programming that convinced you to accept less than heaven's best. But empowerment without action is just emotion, beloved. Miracles require movement. Breakthroughs demand boldness. Your blessing is waiting on the other side of your obedience to divine nudges. Here's what you must do in the next 24 hours to fully activate your miracle. First, forgive everyone who has ever hurt you. Not because they deserve it, but because you deserve the freedom that comes with release. Write their names on paper and burn it while speaking forgiveness over each one. As the smoke rises, your resentment dissolves and makes room for unprecedented blessings to flow. Second, clean your living space from top to bottom. Cluttered space equals cluttered energy. Your miracle needs clear channels to manifest in your physical reality. As you clean, declare over every room, "This space is consecrated for divine abundance." Angels are welcome here. Miracles happen here daily. Third, give something away that you've been holding on to too tightly. Money, clothes, time, a service, whatever the Holy Spirit prompts you to release. Your giving creates a vacuum that the universe must fill with something greater. Empty hands can receive new gifts. Fourth, write a gratitude list of 100 things you're thankful for. Don't stop at the easy ones. Dig deep. Be grateful for the betrayals that revealed fake friends. Be grateful for the rejections that redirected your path. Be grateful for the pain that developed your compassion. Gratitude is the frequency that attracts more blessings. Fifth, speak blessing over your enemies. This is advanced spiritual warfare that confuses dark forces and activates heaven's justice system on your behalf. Pray for their prosperity, their healing, their salvation. Watch how quickly your own breakthrough accelerates when you release the poison of revenge. Michael whispers, "Tell them their obedience in the next 24 hours determines the speed of their miracle manifestation." That resistance you're feeling right now, that voice saying these instructions are too simple or too difficult, that's the enemy's last attempt to keep you trapped in mediocrity. Push through the resistance, beloved. Your breakthrough is on the other side of your obedience. Subscribe to this channel and ring the notification bell if you're serious about walking in sustained, miraculous favor. Don't just subscribe. Engage with the community of miracle receivers. Comment, "I choose faith over fear," if you're ready to step into supernatural living. Comment it, even if your hands are shaking. Comment it, even if your mind is racing with doubt. Your confession creates spiritual momentum that propels you toward your destiny. But I must warn you, precious one, not everyone in your current circle will celebrate your transformation. Some people are comfortable with the broken version of you because it makes them feel superior. Some friends prefer you struggling because it validates their own decision to settle. Some family members will try to pull you back into old patterns because your growth makes them confront their own stagnation. Let them go with love, beloved. Bless them and release them. Your miracle cannot be limited by people who refuse to expand their vision of what's possible for your life. Michael reveals something that will change how you see every challenge moving forward. Every test is a testimony in the making. Every trial is a triumph in disguise. Every setback is a setup for a comeback that will astound everyone who witnessed your valley season. That financial struggle that has consumed your thoughts, it's teaching you money management skills you'll need when abundance flows like a river. That relationship that broke your heart, it's preparing your spirit to recognize and receive love that actually deserves you. That health challenge that scared you, it's developing your faith muscles for greater battles you'll win on behalf of others. You are not going through this season. You are growing through this season. And everything you've learned in the darkness will serve you powerfully in the light. Your miracle carries assignment with it, beloved. The 55,000 being released to you is not just for your personal comfort. It's funding for the kingdom work you've been called to do. The healing flowing through your body is not just for your own wellness. It's preparing you to be a vessel of healing for others. The love approaching your life is not just for your own happiness. It's modeling healthy relationships for a generation that has forgotten what real love looks like. You are being blessed to be a blessing. You are being healed to be a healer. You are being prospered to be a prosperer of others. Start preparing now for your new level of responsibility. Start studying what you'll need to know to steward your breakthrough wisely. Start building relationships with people who operate in the realm you're entering. Start developing systems to handle the influx of opportunities that will soon overwhelm your schedule. But most importantly, start worshiping like your miracle has already manifested. Start praising like your prayers have already been answered. Start dancing like your victory celebration has already begun. Because in the spiritual realm, beloved child, it already has. Your miracle is not delayed. It's right on time. Your miracle is not denied. It's guaranteed. Your miracle is not distant. It's downloading right now as you read these sacred words. Comment, "My miracle is manifesting now," and prepare to be amazed by what unfolds in your life over the next 21 days. The best is yet to come, precious one. The best is yet to come. And so it is written in the annals of heaven, and so it is sealed by the blood of the Lamb, and so it is guaranteed by the unchanging nature of a God who cannot lie. Your miracle is no longer a hope. It is a reality waiting to be unwrapped in your physical dimension. Take a deep breath, beloved child. Feel the shift that has occurred in your spirit during these sacred moments together. Feel the heaviness lifting from your shoulders. Feel the light returning to your eyes. Feel the hope blooming again in the garden of your heart, where despair had taken root. Michael speaks with such tenderness. Tell my child that their waiting has not been in vain. Every tear they shed was collected in heaven's vessels and has now become the rain that waters their miracle garden. Every prayer they whispered in desperation has been answered with abundance that exceeds their original request. Every moment they chose faith over fear has earned compound interest in the spiritual realm. You are not the same person who began reading this message. You are not the same person who started this day wondering if breakthrough would ever come. You have been transformed by the renewing of your mind, elevated by the revelation of your true identity, and launched into a dimension of living that most people never discover in an entire lifetime. The old you worried about whether you deserved good things. The new you knows you are deserving because you are loved by the Creator who spoke galaxies into existence and then chose to breathe His own breath into your lungs. The old you feared that your mistakes disqualified you from blessing. The new you understands that grace covers every failure and mercy creates new possibilities from every broken piece of your past. The old you questioned whether God was real when prayers seemed to go unanswered. The new you recognizes that every delay was divine timing, orchestrating circumstances for maximum impact and minimum resistance. That person who wounded you so deeply, forgive them now, with the understanding that they were merely an unconscious instrument used to develop your character for this level of anointing. That situation that seemed to destroy your dreams, thank it now for clearing the path for something beyond your original imagination. That loss that broke your heart, honor it now as the spacemaker for love that will heal not only you, but everyone your life touches. Michael shows me your future timeline, and beloved, it is breathtaking. 6 months from today, you will have a testimony that brings people to tears. 1 year from today, you will be mentoring others through the same valley you just walked through. 5 years from today, Your life will be unrecognizable to anyone who knew you in your struggling season. But the most beautiful transformation will be internal. You will look in the mirror and see what the angels have always seen, a masterpiece of divine creation, a carrier of heaven's light, a living testament to the miraculous power of faith sustained through fire. Your children will grow up hearing stories of how their parent believed God for the impossible and watched it manifest before their very eyes. Your grandchildren will inherit not only financial abundance, but a spiritual legacy of expectant faith that moves mountains as easily as breathing. The enemy thought the attacks against your miracle would destroy your faith. Instead, they have forged your faith into unbreakable steel. The storms that were meant to shipwreck your hope have instead taught you to navigate by celestial guidance that never fails. Subscribe to this channel and become part of a community that celebrates miracles as normal occurrences rather than rare exceptions. Ring that notification bell so you never miss an angel message designed specifically for your continued elevation. Share this video with someone who needs to remember that their story is not over. Their dreams are not dead. Their miracle is not canceled. Your obedience to share could be the catalyst that breaks someone's spiritual drought and releases their breakthrough. Comment your testimony as it unfolds over the coming days and weeks. Comment the miraculous synchronicities that confirm everything spoken here was orchestrated by heaven for your specific situation. Comment the unexpected checks that arrive in your mailbox, the healing sensations that flow through your body, the divine connections that walk into your life, the opportunities that appear out of nowhere. But most importantly, beloved child of promise, remember this moment. Remember the moment when heaven invaded your despair and reminded you who you are. Remember the moment when angels whispered your name and confirmed that you are seen, known, chosen, and cherished beyond comprehension. When you are walking in the fullness of your miracle, and you will be soon remember to look back with gratitude at this divine interruption that changed everything. Remember to give glory to the one who orchestrated every detail of your breakthrough. Remember to extend the same hope to someone else who is walking through their valley of shadows. Michael's final words over your life echo through eternity. Arise, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord has risen upon you. Though darkness covers the earth, and thick darkness covers the peoples, the Lord will rise upon you, and his glory will appear over you. Nations will come to your light, and kings to the brightness of your dawn. Your miracle season has begun, precious one. Your waiting is over. Your breakthrough is here. Your victory is secured. Your future is radiant with possibilities that have been prepared for you since before time began. Go forward now with confidence, knowing that every step is divinely ordered. Go forward knowing that what has been promised will surely come to pass. Go forward knowing that you are equipped, protected, and destined for greatness. Go forward knowing that Michael himself watches over your path and ensures that nothing can stop what God has ordained for your life. The best is not just coming, beloved. The best is here. And so it is. Amen and amen.